Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I love Loopy's Crochet and Treasures. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tracy. I live in Alabama and I love to crochet and I love yarn. And that's mostly what my channel's about. But sometimes I do throw other stuff in there. But if you're new, I want to welcome you. I hope that you like it here and hope that you stay. And I want to say thank you to all of you who always come back and watch my videos and spend time with me. It really, really means a lot to me. I also have an Etsy shop I'll leave in the description box of this video if you'd like to go over and check it out. I'm trying to get a new update for my shop, getting some things made, and then I got to take the pictures and, you know, all the stuff. And but if you can't purchase anything at my shop, my Etsy shop, if you'll favorite my shop and favorite a few items, that helps me out too, and I appreciate it. And I want to thank all the ones who go over and purchase from me, because it helps me out a whole lot. And so hope everybody's doing good and staying safe and well. I've been doing okay. I didn't realize it had been over 7 days, a week, since I made a video. Time just flies, you know. But I thought I better get on here and do one. And I have been busy crocheting. I've made quite a few things that I'd like to share with you. And I maybe inspire you to make some of the things that I've made. I went back to Joann's and they did have a little bit more yarn. I got a few things over here I'll share with you that I got. And then they had their charms and their beads and everything were 60% off. So I got quite a bit of beads and stuff for my Etsy shop. I'll be making stitch markers and earrings and whatever else that I make and put them on my Etsy shop. I'm going to be putting some of my shawls on my Etsy shop because how many shawls can a person have? But I love making shawls. It's one of my favorite things to make. And it's very relaxing and I love it. And I have a shawl I want to share with you today. Let's see. I guess I'll show you the yarn first. And then we'll go into the things that I've been making. So anyway, I just went on and got another one of these. And the yarn was 30% off at Joann's. So, and I asked this cashier if she knew when they were going to be closing for good, and she didn't. She said they wasn't telling them. So, but I have heard it was going to be the end of the month for some places. So, but I got this big twist white value pound because it has 1,093 yards on it, and so, and it's the color white. It's 100% acrylic, and you can always use white. So I got that. Then I got a red one because the only colors, I think they had a blue one, but the red and white, and I think a blue one was all they had, but I didn't get the blue one, but I did get the varsity red, and it's the big twist, 1 pounder. And then I got this color of Burnett blanket, and it is in the color dark teal, which we can get this. I don't know why I got it, but I did. Because we could buy that at other places. But anyway, and then I got the big twist plush 100% polyester in the color black. And because you can always use black. And then I got this brown color, and it's the cardamom. I got another one of them, so I think I got 2 of these, and I might have 2 of these. Let's see, and that's it. Besides the charms and the beads that I got. Okay, let me show you. One thing I made was, hold on one second, y'all. I forgot to get this yarn to tell you about it. Here it is. I made a bucket hat by Crystal over at Bag O' Day. I'll leave the tutorial in the description box. Anything I talk about, the makes and things that I made, if there's a pattern or a tutorial, I'll link it in the description box. So, but anyway, this is Bag O' Day's bucket hat pattern. And I was trying to figure out what to make with this layered cupcakes. Karen layered cupcakes that I had got at Michael's a little while ago. Sunshiny Day is the name of the colorway, and it's 100% mixed fibers, like recycled cotton and stuff. So, and they're $7.99 when they're not on sale. And they have a bucket hat pattern on the where they made a bucket hat on the thing, and it's machine washable and dryable, 165 yards, and I don't think it took the whole cake, but anyway, that's what I made it out of. Very pretty colors. And there's my hat. And I'm probably going to put it on my Etsy shop. I have another one of these cakes that I have 3 more. One more in this colorway. And then I have, let me grab it, y'all. And then I'm going to make one, I think, out of this. And I'll put them on my Etsy shop. So cute. I really like it. So I made that, and I'll leave the tutorial in the description box. Then I've been making some market bags. So I'll probably put them in my Etsy shop. I had bought that KC yarn from Joann not too long ago. And so I decided I'd make market bags out of it. And so I made, and I used Ophelia Talks. I used her market bag tutorial, and I'll leave it in the description box. But I had bought this KC yarn, knit and crochet. It's a premium yarn. It's 180 yards, and it's 100% cotton. And the color on this one is Sequoia. And so I made a market bag using that. And it come out really nice. And I put my little tag on it. So I'll be putting these in my Etsy shop, I think. They're pretty good size. Very nice. I love that pattern. I kind of got it memorized now. So I made that one. And then I made one in this color. Gulf Side. Pretty color. And I made this one. It's nice cotton. It's not really kitchen cotton, but I mean, you could use it for the kitchen, but it's not like peaches and cream or anything like that. It's kind of like, I love this yarn. I mean, I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. And then I'm making this one, but I haven't finished it yet. And this is the color Canyon. And this is as far as I've gotten on it. So I gotta finish it. So I'm gonna have those 3 colors I know of. And then I started making, let me set this over here. I made some chickens, y'all. Now this one, I didn't have a pattern for it. Nancy over, she's got yarns, been making chickens. And so I thought, well, let me try to make one off the top of my head. And this is what I came up with. It's not as pretty as Nancy's, but I like it. I thought it come out cute. And I used this yarn, the Burnett Blanket Tweeds, and the color is Woodland Tweeds, and that's what I used to make it with. And then I made this one using Big Twist plush yarn, and the color white, red, and then that orange color. And I did use a tutorial for this one and I'll leave it in the description box. The lady who, the tutorial that I used, her name is Greta. And that's my niece's name. That's close to my age. Me and her's just 10 months apart. And so I'll leave it in the description box. But yeah, she did a good job on the tutorial. And I'll leave it in the description box. But ain't it cute? It looks like a little bucket though, don't it? So I made that. Y'all let me know if I did okay, because I feel like I did, but I don't know. I might need some practicing, huh? And then I made this, I was making this blanket, and I may have showed it to you before, I'm not sure, but it's Mama Swift. It's her Marshmallow Kisses blanket that she made for people to use to make Boggy Creek blankets. But I mean, it come out okay, but something just didn't, it's just not laying, I mean, it's just not hanging right. The middle is kind of, I don't think I messed up, but anyway, I made it all out of big twist yarn, gray, white, and pink. And I think it come out pretty. It was fun. I enjoyed making it. Might be showing y'all the wrong side. I think I am. But ain't it pretty? But see, it just don't want to hang. Uh-oh, there went my bucket hat. It just don't want to make it. It just don't want to lay right. But I don't think I made no mistakes. Maybe I was crocheting a little bit too tight right there, maybe. I don't know. But it was a fun pattern, so y'all, I'll leave it in the description box. Y'all can go over and look and make it if you want to. But I made this one, but I don't know if it's good enough to give to anybody like Boggy Creek, but it might be good enough. I don't know. It just didn't want to lay right. I don't know what I did. I'll probably make another one. But I used all big twist acrylic yarn. And the pink, the gray. And it's not in here. But the pink, the gray, and the white. And so. And then let's see what else. I made this shawl. By Fiber Spider. And I'll leave it in the description box. I loved making it. It was so fun. It come out so pretty. And I used I don't know, I don't think it had no ball band. You remember back when we was buying the cakes from Hirschner's, I think it was. You get like 3 or 4 cakes for just, you know, it's very good price on it. And it was a lot of that yarn art, Moonlight yarn. And I think that's what this is. And it's very, very soft. Oh, I know what it was. Hold on one second, y'all. 1 second. I keep forgetting to bring stuff in here with me. Let's see. Where did I put it? It wasn't that one. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm so sorry. Field trip, like Nancy says. I made it out of a yarn art cake that I got in Happy Meal. I think it was from Shirley Spring. That's what I made that with. And I love it. Look how pretty. I love that stitch. Look, I think it come out gorgeous. And I probably will be putting this in my Etsy shop. Because I can't be keeping all these shawls. I got too many. But isn't that pretty? And it's big. It's way, I, I'm 5'7" and it's longer than my wingspan. So it's a pretty good size shawl. I gotta, I think it's beautiful. And it's by Fiber Spider. And so let me put it back over here on Lucy. We don't want her to get cold. Need to pick up my bucket hat. Oh, I found the yarn that I made that Marshmallow Kisses out of. The yellow was the color Varsity Yellow, the Big Twist. Soft Gray in the Big Twist. And Coral. That's what I made this out of, in the white. All Big Twist. So, let's stick that back over there. Let's see, I think that's about all I've done. I've been kind of busy, y'all, crocheting and stuff. But I wanted to get on and share that with y'all. And I really do like this bucket hat made out of that yarn. See? Ain't that cute? So I'll be putting it on my Etsy shop in case somebody's interested. So, yeah, I need to take some of the stuff on my Etsy shop off because it's been on there a while and hadn't sold. And I recently had a 20% off sale not too long ago. And but I'm trying to get some things together to put on there. I know I'll probably put my market bags on there and my bucket hats and my shawls. And I got boo-koodles of shawls that I want to put on there because I've just got too many. But I love making shawls. It's one of my favorite things to make. Do y'all like to make shawls? If y'all know of any pretty patterns or tutorials of pretty shawls, let me know. I kind of like them simple, if you know. I mean, I like the different, you know. I like when I like to make things that I don't have to really concentrate on, because I usually crochet watching the Golden Girls or something. And although I've seen their show a million times, I still like to watch them. I don't know why. Oh, but anyway, let me know what y'all been working on. Let me know how your weather is. It got cool here in Alabama. The other night it got down, I think, to 32 or something like that. It was really cold. And the high was like 57. It was so, or it was lower than 57. I think it was 52. And it was so nice. I loved it, y'all. I love the cool weather. And it's just about gone. And we had a lot of rain and we had some storms a few days ago. But and then it turned out cool. But let me know what y'all have been working on, what you've been up to. I love reading your comments. I get behind sometimes, but I usually end up catching up on them. It's just so many, but I love to get them and I love to read them, y'all. So please leave me comments and give me a like on my video if you like it. And if you haven't subscribed, please think about hitting the subscribe button. It's free. It don't cost anything to subscribe to our channels on YouTube. Now some people have memberships and things. I don't have that. It's just everybody gets to see whatever I'm doing. I'm just an old plain Jane. I don't know, but I want to say thank you again so much for spending time with me. It really blesses me, and I have just, like I've said every time, I've just made so many wonderful friends on YouTube, and I want y'all to know I appreciate you and I love you, and I'm going to get off so I can go in there and fix my family some supper and stuff. So y'all take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.